Hey guys, welcome back to my rant. I usually do these when there's news to actually, spout on about and get like aggro about, but decided to take a step back and only report on things that actually give me joy. I found something, and it didn't really take that long to find. Cause you remember Bethesda? They used to make these like super awesome, like immersive, like massively like well put together, well, not well put together, like massively immersive like RPGs. They kind of stepped back from that in recent years to focus on milking creations, quote unquote paid mods, uh for all their worth and putting them in all their games. I believe they put it in Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Starfield, but nobody remembers Starfield. I definitely want to forget that game. Yep. Anyway, and yeah, they've been focused on like live service elements, Elder Scrolls Online for the Elder Scrolls, and Fallout 76 for Fallout. And that's basically been their modus operandi for about, well, since Fallout 76 released. But if you guys haven't heard, uh, Xbox recently had like a leadership change. One Asha Sharma, she like came to the top job like last year, has been knocking off people from like every which way, from every which studio since that time. And this one is the only one that I've actually really paid attention for. Now, oh, okay. Some of the news isn't great because they kind of gutted id Software. Yeah, id Software and id Engine is like one of the last bastions of like old school like PC gaming kind of thing. I mean, there was like the big three. It was like oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, oh no, yeah, it's Unreal. Unreal. There's id Tech, id Engine, and well, a little bit later, there's CryEngine. CryEngine's dead because it got folded into I think Crytek used to live under I think Crytek used to live under like THQ with that, but I'm not sure where that fits in with like Embracer and stuff. I'm pretty sure Crytek was killed before that. Like it might have been when Crisis 3 was like a thing. I don't know. That's like fucking 15 years ago. Um yeah, Unreal's still around and they kind of suck now. See any meme about Unreal Engine 5 games being shit and unoptimized. And id Tech, which quietly been pretty damn useful. Man, I like their most of their games. I believe I had the last one that was actually released on id Tech. I can't remember if it's oh, it might be Doom the Dark Ages, but I'm not 100% about that. It might be the one beforehand, which Can't remember the name of it. It was like supposed to be like id's like Fallout-esque replacement, or like Borderlands replacement, but it kind of failed. I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, I'm gonna search for it. id Tech. I think they were on id Tech 5. Last game. It might be Doom the Dark Ages. Hang on. I'll just click on the screen capture. That is not what I wanted to capture. Hang on. Properties. No, not that. Damn it. Frick. Selector. That one. Yep, there we go. Oh! That was earlier than I thought. Wolfenstein The Old Blood. A prequel first-person shooter developed by Machine Games and published by Bethesda Softworks. Oh shit, we're on id Tech 6. I thought id Tech 5 was the last initiation. Shit. Alright, what about id Tech 6? Okay, there's 7. Is there 7? God damn. Oh, it was Doom Eternal in 2020, and the last one in general was Indiana Jones. For id Tech 7. I had no idea that was that... we were that far in the future. That's intriguing. Anyway. I love how I'm just like... Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, they like Xbox kind of wiped out like about half to 3/4 of like all of like id software, which really annoyed me. Don't like that shit. Don't like that shit at all. They're probably like removing all of that like institutional knowledge to just focus on like all of it being on Unreal Engine 5 or 6. It's probably gonna be 6 at this point, but like, yeah. So back to the topic. You can tell why these are called rants, though. By the way. Yeah, Asher Sharma took over like end of last year. Restructured, gutted some things, and then I believe like a couple months ago she like reinitiated that they needed to focus Xbox on like its all the brands that we know and love, like Halo, you know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, like all of that. And that leads to this post right here. This post right here from Bethesda Game Studios. That everyone is kind of clowning on Bethesda. Because Bethesda like never really does this kind of thing. This is like a post on X, if you want to read it for yourself. But like basically they never really do this. They like you know, they do what they did with Fallout 4. They just sit quiet for like a couple years, let them work on it, and then they reveal it and then like 4 to 6 months later, it releases. They're like laying out all their plans, just like in full, just like point blank. Yeah, and you should see the memes coming off this, man. It's so fucking funny. Like, it basically reads like they will put like a gun to their head, allegedly, and just like, like literally threatened to like actually do what the players actually want. And I mean, you can see that. Okay, there's like Starfield continues, but like, oh no, yeah, we don't fucking care about that. Future of Fallout. Fallout is one of the biggest priorities today. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination. We have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. We kind of knew all this already, but good to have it confirmed. Fallout 76 continues to be stupid. Fallout 4, blah 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 blah, just celebrated its 10-year anniversary, which is fucking wild. We also know many players want to revisit previous Fallout experiences because they're the only ones that are actually any good, Todd. Well, we're not announcing any dates today. We've been working on remasters for both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. That. Thank you. I mean, we kind of had like little inklings that they were maybe working on like remasters of like Fallout 3. Not New Vegas. Because there's been this like long-running thing about like Bethesda kind of like resenting Obsidian for like making a Fallout game that's better than theirs. It also illustrates like when if you play like all of Bethesda's Fallouts, they always like hype up the Brotherhood of Steel. I mean, even the new show like hypes up the Brotherhood of Steel, even though they should have absolutely no business being in the Mojave on the West Coast. Dude, don't get me started. Why they always do this? I mean, I know it's iconic and shit, but like, it's just stupid and exhausting. Anyway, Fallout Shelter continues to be a thing, I guess. Wait, we'd like to congratulate Kilter Films and Amazon Studios on the 10 Emmy nominations for Fallout Season 2. Really? I couldn't really finish Fallout Season 2 because it fucking confused the fuck out of me. Like, they changed like random shit. Like, they came to like Novak, and like the pool's facing, no, the dinosaur's like facing the wrong fucking way. And like there's a massive pool like in the center of like the complex. Like there's no pool. Like what the fuck? That just angered me, and like I mean it kind of like did the same thing with like Fallout Season 1, but like that I kinda can get over, but this is no. It felt like they were changing shit just to spite people who grew up playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm like adamant about that fact. Like I have no idea how it fucking ends, but it might go good. But I don't know. Planning something special for the Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027. I have a feeling that's when we'll get like Fallout 3 and like New Vegas remaster there. Here's a good one. Wasteland continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. We are happy to confirm they're working with us on a new Fallout project. We'll have more to share in the future. This is definitely like some of the part where they felt like they're like forced to like work with Obsidian. They may like, you know, I love how they say long-time friends. Bitch, you worked with them once and you never contacted them again. It was basically a one-night stand. Like, and you're just like, long-time friends, see? We're buddies. We're buds. We're best buds. Don't lie, Todd. You fucking hate the bastards. Because they one up to you. Anyway. ZeniMax will partner with online studios in the Elder Scrolls franchise. Don't care about Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, Elder Scrolls and beyond. Teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3. Okay. Fallout 5 currently in pre-production. The Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today. We're interested in that technology, bringing teams closer together, we can be more sided. Okay, yep. And, yeah, here's the actual reason why. Ow. Yeah, here's, what Asher Sharma, like, reels off. Todd Howard has just shared plans for Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, and Starfield franchises. These worlds have earned a special place with hundreds of millions of people over many years. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next, including the partnership with Obsidian on a new Fallout game and closer collaboration with ZeniMax Online Studios and The Elder Scrolls. Let's just call it how it is. She full on freaking ordered them to like get their thumbs out of their ass and just make fucking games that people actually want. And this is what we need in the games industry. Not pandering. Not just like absolute bullshit. We need actual good games. We need people to order and plan those good games instead of just having it be like willy-nilly on like, you know, just like in their own time, just let them cook. And no, letting them cook has like resulted in like more worse games than literally anything. Like, I mean, I would argue like out of Obsidian, like the most profitable game that probably released is probably a tie between Grounded and The Outer Worlds 1. Like, and that's only because like they like basically marketed it to be like a replacement for Fallout New Vegas. It literally says in that a trailer from the creators of Fallout New Vegas. Just to say fuck you, man. I mean, I haven't played 2. Mainly because games are expensive. But like, yeah. And the less we say about Valve, the better. Yeah. But okay. And this is where like most people are just like, the studios aren't the same as what they were when they made these games. Most good games have been delivered under very suboptimal work conditions. I mean, you could say that, like, this don't sound so bad, but like, more worker rights and like privileges has resulted in a very lax work ethic. And the very fact that we have like someone who actually takes no bullshit and gets people to actually work is like rubbing people, a lot of people, like the wrong way. And let's not forget, Obsidian rocked out two of their most well celebrated games within 24 months. Fallout New Vegas was, I believe, 19 or 18 months. And Obsidian's Knights of the Old Republic 2 was 20? It might even be like less than Fallout New Vegas, because I know that like Knights 2 kind of really shipped like extra broken. Like they had to like get like an actual mod to like add in the content they were planning to do back into the game because they couldn't finish it in time. I mean, technically speaking, the same thing happened with Fallout New Vegas. That's why we have like hardcore mode. They plan to actually have that in game, but they just ran out of time and put it as like a toggle. And also, there's another mod that actually adds in. It's like J Sawyer's something or other mod. Anyway, it's getting off topic. Back when workers like didn't really have enough choice, they actually produced better games. So I'm just going to say it. This firm hand that Asher Sharma is giving at Xbox is what everyone in the gaming industry should actually model after. Because, I mean, sure, making games... You are making art. Sure, fine, okay, but this is still a business, though. When you're a business, you need to perform at your, like, competently. Not at your peak, but competently enough. These people have been, like, what's his name? Phil Spencer has let them have the, like, a massive leash. They've, like, been roaming around, like, doing things at their own pace, and games have suffered for it. We need control. We need, like, you know, a firm hand on the wheel. We need someone like Asher Sharma in, like, basically all games industries. I mean, I think gaming is actually finally, maybe, getting off on the right foot because, well, Ubisoft has finally shipped, like, a hit game. And it only took them, like, what? Fuck, I don't even know. Like, maybe it's not, like, the last one since, like, Odyssey or something? Like, Rainbow Six Siege? I mean, Odyssey was, like, the last Assassin's Creed that I actually enjoyed. At least mildly competently. Real ones will know that I actually used to have a playthrough of AC Odyssey on my channel until I read the privacy policy and realized that they were able to just like get and use my gameplay for whatever they want without like paying me any mind. So I just deleted the fucking series because fuck them. And I deleted also my Ubisoft account. So I can never really play Assassin's Creed again, which is why I haven't already bought it and played it yet. It's because of that. It's shit, but that's how it is. Because I heard the game is actually really good. And like, you know what the funny thing is? They made Skull and Bones to actually like try and replicate AC for Black Flag's ship combat as like a standalone game. That's what they were going for. But 10 years later, it just sucked. So they just remastered the original game. Like, it took them this long, man. But yeah, I think gaming is finally picking itself off the floor, or at least starting to. And what's happened at Xbox, I hope, I mean, I'm optimistic because I kind of have to be optimistic because I don't want any more bad news when it comes to like anything that I love. I'm sick of it. Fuck you. Fuck everything. With you trying to like attack everything I love because I just want good things to happen. That's all I do. Anyway. Thanks for listening to me. If you enjoy this kind of thing, rants will probably be like few and far between, you know, the world as it is. But I will also try and get Sorry, there's like fluff on my microphone. Anyway, I'll try to keep these semi-regular, but no promises. Until then, I am currently reacting to Ricky's Warhammer 40k like factions breakdown. And yeah. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. I've been Purist. Signing off.